Recently, I hosted Minecraft's biggest building event. At least biggest, I think. I know there's the Build the Earth project, which that isn't finished yet, so I'm not really counting it. And there might be another project that's been bigger surface area-wise, but this one's pretty big too. And we started from Y0 and went all the way to height limit. And we started from scratch, so there's no like terrain or anything. This is all hand-placed, so I think it's the biggest. Anyways, during this event, I had a lot of great conversations with a lot of great builders, and I had to cut a lot out of it from the video that I posted over on my main channel. If you haven't watched that, I would recommend watching that before you watch this. But this is kind of a less edited, a lot less condensed version of all those interviews. This video itself doesn't actually cover what happened in the event. It really just has a focus on the players that are involved, which at the end of the day, that's what this event was about. Not as much the building, even though the building is pretty cool. Anyway, yeah, if you haven't watched that other video, give that a watch before you watch this. If you've watched that other video and you enjoyed and you want to hear more from the builders who actually built this crazy looking thing behind me, this is the perfect video. Hope you guys enjoy.
Hi, my name is Benjamin. I've started 4 projects, Snarple. It's not good. I started with the purple building, and I was like, ooh, there are no good purple blocks. So I've been creative with a block palette. By now, at least 6 different people have worked on it. Then I showcased how you can do in 5 minutes stack 3 cylinders and make it look like you're doing a whole building. Because people are like, oh, we're never gonna finish. I'm like, don't worry, if it comes to the end and we still need space, we'll be fine. Then I did another building, and this one I'm really proud of. Got a weird color palette, but I've been experimenting with stuff. But it's all connected to like the other things. Like there's the staircase there, and then in here there's a staircase to like follow me. There's staircases. We're connecting everything. Look, there's everything. And it also goes up connected to stuff. Now this is the back room, so let's not. But up here, if you go up on the building, there's also like connections, which then goes back into the purple building. Like the whole team has been really excited about building this collaborative city. I kind of feel like, was it obviously light blue build looks way smaller than a lot of the other builds, or like the other pillars, but the other pillars have 2 or 3 teams on them, whereas this is only our pillar. Like the approach we're doing is bottom up, so we start dense at the bottom, filling all the holes as we go, so we don't have to patch up a lot of things at the end, which I think is going to be really nice later on, but at the start, especially earlier on, seeing everyone else having these big blobs already marked out and we only having 1 layer of builds did give me some stress, but I think this is the right approach for our team right now.
Hi, Snarple.
What's up, Doolin?
Oh, hi, my name is Doolin. I'm on the light gray team. So at this point in time, I'm thinking of maybe adding a skyscraper in to this little corner to fill in some space. My main plan that I want to do is kind of like these weird staircases that don't seem to lead anywhere. I think it would be a really fun way to blend builds together. It seems like light gray is kind of like once you get here, then you can kind of set something aside, but don't take anything preemptively because then you kind of stop people from being able to. So far, so good. I don't think I've really run into any concerns. Everyone on light gray is so fun to hang out with, just like personally. And so I think that's really made the build process a lot less scary.
And then just generally, how's the event going so far?
So far, so good, man. I am blown away by the amount of progress that has been made in just the first day. It makes me really excited to see what's going to happen.
Hello, my name is in-game DeadlySkull93, or my just outside everything else, Mr. Pumpkin Guy. I'm on Black Team. So our plan, there really isn't a theme of what we want to build, but our main goal is to kind of have like a bunch of compact buildings together. I don't know how to explain what style would be, if that makes sense. But
I don't know. I was talking with Week, the captain of Black Team, and I told him it kind of reminded me of like the Rio de Janeiro like favela area.
Oh yeah,
but just a little more fantasy like.
The event is going. It's going good. It's a lot less chaotic than I thought for there to be so many people in here. I mean, yeah, there's a couple odd things that's happened, especially I guess on my end, internet-wise. But other than that, it's going good, and I'm really happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Emshbu. I'm on green team with Goose, the captain. Well, I built a shack. So that was my first thing I built at the start. I didn't know what to start with because we'd kind of run out of some space. But I started with a shack, and then right now it's been me and Donji trying to connect the two builds because his stuff was up there at the start.
Yeah, I see.
So it's been slow going process, but good fun. Honestly, with these, I try not to go in with too much of a plan because it always will change, like as people build stuff. I think my most concern is like we're going to run out of space. People are building so quickly.
Yeah, I think it's really that like a lot of people are starting projects, so a lot of the area is filling up. But I'm hoping that people are occupied by the projects that they take up for the 3 days and don't like finish halfway through the second day.
It's been good. I'm really happy with our team. Like we've been first time any of us are really meeting, but we've been really connecting well.
Did you happen to make one of the worms in here?
No, I did hear them saying about helicopter worms though. Unfortunately, I don't have that talent.
You know what? I think anybody could do this. I think really, if you put your mind to it for 10 years straight, that you could definitely achieve some of the things going on in this room.
Hey yo, my name is Lano, Lucky Lane Zero, otherwise known as, and I am on the Lime team. Currently, the Lime team is doing this like medieval solar punk cyberpunk thing. We're kind of combining all three, and I am currently working on a bridge that kind of encapsulates solar punk. It just does not have the technology part of it yet.
I see. What's your plan for the technology part if you're putting that in there?
I actually have no idea just yet.
Okay.
We're just kind of doing this on the fly. Enjoying my time here. I've learned a lot just in the short time that I've been here today. Absolutely. Any chance I can get to spend around amazing builders and learn from them, I will take it. Not to mention, I have made quite a few friends in just being here today. So, no, it's been great because I mean, like a few of these people I've met through like Feather and other people, but I've never actually like worked with or talked to before. So for us to actually be able to collaborate and come up with stuff together, it has been amazing. It's honestly been a blast, and I can't wait for the next 2 days of this event. So
hello, my name is Wimble, and I am a part of Cyan team. This event I'm doing a lot of flowers since that worked out very well for me when I did Benji's event. The idea was like doing this crane that's been like taken over by this very big flower. I'm kinda in a dilemma right here, trying to connect the like rails big apartment building with my lower part, but I'm working out some rough ideas on how I want to do it.
How's the event going so far for you?
Quite good, honestly. Like I started off strong. I came in with a good idea and it worked out exactly how I wanted. I was expecting it to be like maybe like 50% how I wanted it in my head, but it really turned out great and it's only been going forward. So our team's plan is kind of like a timeless theme where we have like different sectors. So we like start off in the ancient category and we go up to like modern cyberpunk styles. I think it works out quite well because you get this kind of nice like building style gradient.
Hi, I am Rempy. I am from Grey Team, and I built this wonderful bridge. I finally figured it out after like a 4.5 hour stream where I couldn't figure out the bottom. It was very painful, but I have an idea now that might work.
Might work?
It might work. The idea is now, after I think 7 scrapped IDs, to make a ripple effect, and then maybe a glass version underneath it.
I see.
That depends on how it turns out with not blocking too much of other people builds.
How's the event going for you so far, though?
I really like it. I've made a lot of new friends, especially with Grey Team and outside of Grey Team.
What would you say has been the hardest part about the event so far?
Trying new things, probably.
Yeah.
Because I want to stand out, and my skill level needs to be higher for this than I would normally put myself. I'm trying to learn glass and a lot of debugging now. And I think it's working out well. And also have wonderful teammates who will help me out with whatever.
Hello, my name is Ava, or Ava Through Fire, and I am on Team Yellow. Right now, I am finishing up my cozy little restaurant here. This is the world's greatest plate of spaghetti, because that's what that's what it's supposed to look like. I'm not a professional. We got a carpet. Make sure to wipe your feet.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Hello. Table for one. The overarching theme for Team Yellow is like post-apocalyptic, which I'm going to add stuff more around the restaurant to fit that better. plate of spaghetti will probably turn you into a zombie, so that fits. I was a little lost when I first joined the server, but once I figured out where I was supposed to be, and I started building, and everything was fine. It's been a lot of fun. I did actually start building something somewhere else, and then that team was like, hey, you're not supposed to be here. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I just came over here and built this, and they were super cool and nice about it. It was all good.
What would you say is your favorite part about the event so far?
Looking around and just seeing all the amazing things that people have built. Goodbye. If I like start focusing on one thing, like the windows or whatever, by the time I'm done, I'll turn around and there'll be 5 new things that I can see just from this balcony.
Right.
Like it's always changing and always improving, and it's crazy. It's amazing to be here.
Yeah, I did my like last interview, and then I saw your Discord message, and I was like, oh, I gotta get Goose really quick.
Gotta get me in here.
I
appreciate that.
How's
it going?
It's honestly, it's going so much better than I thought it would be going.
That's what I told you. I told you it would.
It was about an hour in when I was like, okay, it's gonna be all right, because we were at like 150 people, and we increased the player cap to 175, and we haven't had to increase it since then.
That is really nice. That actually, that's good. I didn't know that we were able to do that. Hi, I'm Goose, and I am obviously the captain of the green team. I'm building this thing that we're standing in. This is my 3rd build. I deleted the first 2, just wasn't feeling them. But I am feeling this one. I think this one's pretty cool. It's got a little magic fountain in the middle. It's going to have some walkways. As far as a team, I mean, some of these are crazy if you just look around. There's some crazy builds.
Oh, I've been looking at your team's area, trust me.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I deleted the first 2 builds. The first, I don't know, like 3 hours of the event, just down the drain. But I don't know, I was sleepy. I went and took a nap, and I felt better when I came back.
I've been wanting to do that all day.
But I feel good about it. I'm not a structure builder, so this is a very exciting challenge for me, doing not only a structure, but I'm going to try to really push some of the detailing with this. I'm happy with the general shaping so far, but we'll see where it goes.
Not a question from like the interview of things I had planned to question, but how would you describe your like building? Because if you're not a structure builder, like I guess you do organics, but like you kind of build in a way that's not like classifiable in my mind.
I would say I am a painterly builder, not necessarily with like doing 2D pixel art, which I do a little bit. Coming from a painting background, I definitely think about my builds more as get a general shape and then color it, which is kind of similar to how I paint too. I don't really know how to describe it. I do more organics. I would say I'm more of an organic builder. I don't know. I think more about the composition than the actual thing that I'm building. I'm like, does it work here? Does it look good? Does it fit? Rather than, is it organic? Is it a structure? I'm having a great time. I'm really excited about all the stuff that's being built. I'm very excited about how much is being built, which just blows my mind still. I'm real happy with my team. Like I tell you, I picked a good team.
Can I get you to like introduce yourself and say like, hey, my name is, and then what team you're on?
Yeah. Right now?
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm Rat. I'm on Team Orange. What was the other thing I have to say? I'm building a greenhouse, piecing it together as I go. I don't have a whole plan.
Yeah.
I decided to make a shape that just absolutely fits in the least. It'll be a bit of a struggle to give it a platform, but when we get that solved, we're gonna be cruising. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put some like flowers and leaves and stuff on the inside.
How's the build going so far? Are there any kind of like concerns or nerves about it?
No.
How's the event going so far, Rat?
Dude, it's going all good, man. I'm having a freaking blast.
All right. Hey, nothing else?
No, I think that's about all I have to say on that.
What's been the hardest part of the event so far?
This interview.
What's been the best part of the event? The easiest or your favorite?
I just like having a good chat with a couple of good guys and gals. So, I made chicken for lunch earlier.
That's sick, man. Well, this has been great, man. This has really been something. I'm gonna check in with you again.
Yeah, no, that's good because I always tend to have really valuable things to say.
I don't know where I am actually.
Yeah, that interview with Rat just went awful, bro. It was terrible.
Rat just came in there and was just like, "Yeah, that's not making it in the video." Hey there, my name is Week2Ks, and I am the captain for Black Team. So our team is building, we don't have a incredibly defined theme. All we know we're doing very compact, small houses and buildings to form what would appear to be a giant city. I know some people over here are doing a more industrial approach, which I'm fine with, considering the people above us are doing sci-fi. So it's like a nice transition. I'm building this poorly textured gray thing over here. I just haven't textured it yet. Our team's been pretty good when it comes to... Hey, buddy. Our team's been pretty good when it's come to communicating with idea changes or like where they want to put
we banned
things.
somebody from your team earlier.
Yeah, we did. We don't need to talk about that. Besides the guy we incinerated. Jesus, dude.
This is awful. This noise is going into my
This person right here, where'd they go? This person right here hitting you with the sword, they're on yellow team and they were building in our plot for some reason for a minute, and that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, actually I talked to that person earlier. They mentioned that.
No hard feelings. I understand the confusion. But besides that, I mean, we're doing pretty good. Seems like we're building a bridge with yellow.
Would you say maybe that you're building bridges in more ways than one?
Absolutely not. I'm simply here for the trophy, Snarple. It's lonely at the top.
Who's your least favorite other team captain?
I'm gonna have to go with Snarple. There's like nobody on your team anyway.
Half my team didn't show up to the event.
Your boy Jake didn't show up to his one team member. If any of them said I was their least favorite, then boo, shame on them.
No, you're the only person I've asked that question to.
Oh, that's wild.
What has been the hardest part of the event so far?
This is the first thing that came to mind. I don't know if you look at it. Refer to the picture of the starting people when the event started. I only had one person in my slot, like one person on my team show up at the beginning. I was like, oh god, this is gonna suck.
What's been the best part of the event so far?
I think the immediate connection me and my team has had. We all jumped into a call and we started building, and I did this fun thing where I created a Spotify jam, and we've been just jamming out to everyone's music since we started building, and that was I think a really nice bonding moment. Next time you interview me, I'm gonna be on like going down a spiral. Everything is awful. I am stressed. I'm pulling hair out of my head.
Well, I'm Fdeees, and evident by my skin, I'm captain of the orange team. So I'm specifically building this like technological paneling pieces in the orange and the yellow with like these cool fans and stuff, all these grates and like vents.
Yeah, that looks sick.
Our entire team is kind of building like a mash of brutalism architecture with a bunch of new development built over it. Our like overarching theme is kind of like technology over like an old brutalist structure. It's kind of just figuring out how to fill the space cohesively but make everybody happy. I mean, I want everybody to build something that they're happy with, but at the end of the day, I also want the structure to look really good and like coherent from far away. I think so far, building around a central structure, like a very basic central structure, has helped that, because everybody knows what to kind of place their build onto. We had some issues coordinating with Magenta team, but after a short talk with everybody there, they're all very sweet. We figured out exactly how we're going to blend our styles. Light Gray team is under us, and they're like amazing. Like everything they're making so far is so good, so I'm not worried about that blending into our build. I think overall we're cooperating with the teams around us. We're going to have a really cohesive structure. And we're about halfway through the first day and we've made so much progress, so I think we're going to get it done. It's been so fun just being in call with people. I've been having so much fun like joking with people all day. A few other team captains have stopped by, but Orange team is a lot of fun. The streams have been fun.
And least favorite team captain, who would you pick?
It's got to be Black Team Captain Week.
True. Yeah, Week said that he loved all the team captains, so I'm going to put those back to back.
Hey, what's up? I'm JP. Captain of the light gray team. I specifically am building this massive thing. I don't have a name or style for it. My inspiration was like ruins Mayan temples. And at the top, I'm like including mechanical elements. And on the inside, we're going to do graffitis of my team's names. The generic theme of everything is stone elements, as you like take a little flight around. So it's primarily us doing stonework, working on that stone element. So you'll see eventually some like houses and greenery growing from those stone attributes, and that's kind of just what we do. So far, it was pretty chaotic to kind of, because I have a lot of new people on my team that have never done this. They're also very eager to learn and all that stuff. So it was a good start in terms of like how building goes. It actually has been really smooth, all things considered. It has been really smooth. People have had zero issues. People are sharing their feedback, being honest if they like or don't like something, helping where we can. So that's all like really nice to see. And it's been just good vibes in the voice chat. We've been calling all day. Since the theme is very broad, it's just stone elements essentially. You can see that we have like stone spirals next to another stone structure that leads like diagonally into another more like tree-like component, and we have it's the main discussion right now how we're gonna connect everything. So my input for that was give it a back wall and half the work is done. So the same with this tree. I just told them give it a back wall and half the work is done. But I think it'll be fine. On the last day, it's definitely all teaming up and making sure that we can help each other out. I think it will be fine, but it's definitely a challenge of like connecting everything. That's what I'm a little bit worried for.
Hi, my name is Epic Jaunt, and I am the captain of the purple team. Currently, I am working on the pathway, which is Alice in Wonderland inspired. That's why it's got that checkered pattern here. And my team is mostly doing spooky inspired stuff, but I told them that they could do whatever they really wanted to. They just really like the theme. Building is going really great, really smoothly. Everybody's communicating pretty dang well. So I'm really excited about this. I mean, it's kind of cliche, but it's always cool to see what everybody does for these events. Making sure that I have all my ducks in a row and just like making sure that all my team members are trusted to the plot and making sure that I have their in-game names and stuff like that. So or the organization part is always a little wild.
Nice. Anything else you want to add about like what's going on or anything at all?
Not particularly. I mean, just having fun and just working on this really big pathway. It's got a very familiar shape to what I did the first time around, but it's a little bit more organized, so I'm kind of excited.
Hi, my name is Achilles, and I am the captain of Magenta team. Get this goober out of here. Get him off the stage. Boo.
Clearly some tensions are running high with Team Magenta.
No, we all get along great. We're a big happy family except Shovel. So currently me and Shovel have been working on this pyramid. Shovel's done a lot of the big shaping, like he did the wings and the big shaping of the pyramid itself. I've done a lot of the texturing and a lot of the details. Like all these blue crystals are mine, these obelisks are mine. The whole base is mine. I'm adding some hieroglyphs around the side here, so a lot of the details. I'll be doing interior. I haven't really gotten to this, but the sandstone blob beneath it is mine too. That's gonna look a lot better eventually. For what everyone else has been building, well, we got this really cute little Mesa Verde inspired village happening in this cave. It's like a magenta cave, and I think Lightacat and Alkaline Cats are making this because they wanted to do like a solar punk Mesa Verde theme. And if you come over here, there's actually a super cute little cafe that Helmy made, and I helped with the interior very slightly. I placed down like a piece of coral. I made that umbrella table out there, but it was mostly all Helmy. It's very, very cute. Let's see, Giraffe has been doing this really cool build inspired by Petra, because we're a bunch of nerds over here and we're doing our ancient history theme. We've got some really cool stuff going. We even got this cool aqueduct. We're doing a good job of filling out this first pillar so far, and then we just got to make sure we actually fill up the rest of our second pillar too, because it hasn't seen a lot of love so far. The hardest part is trying to keep track of all the people and make sure everyone's feeling included. Like, I don't want someone to ask for help or to like try to interact and then they get like ignored or they don't get the help they're looking for. I'm really trying to look out for that, and if the conversation moves on, I want to like come back to that and be like, hey, who asked for help, or hey, who wanted wanted someone to like go do this thing. One of the best parts is just the building itself. It's so fun to see people come together and what they can create together. It's so cool, and people are so creative and they're bouncing ideas off each other. Like that's just awesome. And then the other thing is just hanging out with these people. Like I didn't know a lot of these people before the event, but it's been really nice. Like everyone's joking, everyone's getting along like we're old friends.
Yo, Snapple. I am. No, oh my god, I actually can't act.
You don't need to act.
I'm so tired. Yo, I'm Tomamaz. I'm the red captain. Okay, so if you look up, I actually started with building this big fan. All the blades, I used a revolve thing. After that, if you follow me down here, we've split this like satellite, this like space station thing into sci-fi and fantasy. Down here, I built this futuristic looking house. And then I built this ship as well, this starfighter. The team project is definitely this setup we have on the big red cylinder, where we split it into fantasy and sci-fi, and we're just kind of all building off of this base shape. Yeah, I've been building for the entire event so far. I will be sleeping.
About 11 hours so far.
Yeah, all day. I touched grass one time. It's okay.
I left the house to get a sandwich and a coffee at one point.
Yeah. I fed my cats, the important things. I also remember to eat myself. Yeah, this is like our pride and joy right now. It's made by Zaz.
Dude, this is sick.
It is incredible. It's been pretty easy to talk to people. Like we've communicated really well, and it's been easy to like set up where people need to build. The hardest thing for me is like knowing what I should be building next, I guess, because my attention is split so much.
Wait, let me go to the... Okay.
Yesterday you were building some flowers. Are you building anything different today, or like?
Like in the beginning, I did like a lot of flowers and got off to a very amazing start and did a lot of flowers. But on the second day, I kind of like stayed back. I helped some people, and of course, I helped Shara with some flowers on her build. But mainly, I did some structures over here to just fill up some space. And yeah, I would say it's quite different because, like I said, I'm just staying back, helping out, and letting other people that maybe didn't get the chance yesterday to build. Just a little bit concerned about this part, which is still extremely empty, and getting the connections to work is going to be a challenge, but I think we can conquer it. I would say Sharanam or Shara, because I was in a VC with her, and she saw my flowers and thought they were amazing. So we got to talking a bit with the Cyan team and just generally chatting. And then I helped out, of course, with the flowers on her castle with Dio. Yeah, just getting to know Dio and Shara.
Hey, I'm Josh. I'm on Pink Team. Yeah, I'm working on this storybook. I took some inspiration from medieval manuscript marginalias, like little doodles that monks would draw, like, I don't know, when they got bored, I suppose. If you want, I could send you some references, but they pretty much look like this. I know it's only day 2, but a lot of people have started things and not finished them and disappeared. So we're just starting to plan out what needs to be done and when. But other than that, it's going awesome. People just kind of do what they want within the vague theme of nightmare/dreamscape. I think better, actually, because I was a little bit nervous about this build yesterday. I was really worried how it was going to come out, but I'm really happy with it. And now that I'm done this and I can work on other stuff, I feel a little bit more free. I've done what I wanted to do for this event, so I can just help out with other stuff.
If you could name one person that you might have gotten to know a little better during the event, who would that be?
The guy who built the cathedral here, Randy. I've been in call with him a lot more. Stop like a cathedral. It makes mine look worse. My interview, not his. Get out of there.
Yeah, I am a Tree King. So right now, this swirl contraption. So I started with this blue and pink one. The idea is that my team, brown team, and the team under us, blue team, we're doing a cowboy kind of western thing. They're doing this space Venice, which is really exciting to see. And we were talking about having kind of just a scene between us, or having. So brown team had a lot of extra space here that we kind of just didn't want to just leave dirt. And so while we were brainstorming ideas, we had the idea that we kind of open it up and have it just like to see the other builds of the other team. In that talk, we were like, oh, we could do like something where you fall from the top of our build and all the way down into Blue's build. And so we brought that up with them and they seemed to like it. and they said, yeah, go for it. So I'm creating the kind of combination between the two right now. I'm really enjoying it. I always enjoy meeting people and building with new people. I'm building with a few people from some past events with the Jake Kelton group, but also because there's a lot of new people on the team. It's really fun to interact with their building styles and their strengths.
Would you say that day 2 is going better or worse than day 1?
It's hard to say. Day 2 is still early for me. I haven't been on nearly as long as I was on yesterday. I think day 1 probably went the best out of the two, mainly because there's more to it, so more happened.
Gotcha.
But day 2 looks like it might be a day that I might start talking to some builders from other teams. Like I kind of went in with, I'm excited for my community to do this cowboy style and kind of stick to it, right?
Yeah.
But kind of recognizing that that's not really what this event's about at its heart, and just kind of chilling with that and just kind of watching people do what they want to do and seeing what that turns into and how cool that can be.
Snarple!
Hey, Doolin. How you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I am hanging in there.
So I think yesterday was a lot of just like kind of figuring out where people were going to be. I think Light Gray was very worried about stepping on each other's toes. And so today, that's kind of like a lot of it's been figured out. And so it's just been build, build, build.
If you could name one person that you've gotten to know better so far, who would that be?
Definitely Fdeees. Fdeees has taught me so many fun little tricks already to make this build more interesting and just getting better as a builder in general, and has been just so nice and welcoming and has really made talking to the rest of Light Gray feel like I've known them forever. I would say today is going a lot better. Yesterday I was really worried about my builds not maybe being up to par with everyone else and kind of being maybe the thing that was holding people back. But after I kind of got out of that fear and I was able to just start building, I really feel like I'm kind of hitting a stride and I'm feeling very confident with what I'm building. Ooh, one way that my plans have changed. I stopped letting my cat step on my keyboard and I think that has really increased my efficiency. And so I've been planning to do a lot less progress because I'm like, well, I gotta worry about this cat. Yeah. But turns out if you just kind of push him off to the side, you can build way faster.
I'm working on some medieval houses. Hey, my name is H3WL and I'm on Lime Team. Well, I'm doing more terraforming and it's more chill after we got the base. Pretty good. I mean, it looks pretty cool, though we're just not done with the side. That's it's a bit interesting over here. Yeah. I'm definitely concerned about like the middle. We're gonna make a big middle part, but I don't know if we're still doing that. I honestly really don't know. So I would say I know he's not on my team, but I would say Goose because he's right above us, and I got to talk to him a lot to collaborate because we're gonna both connect our builds. He's been a really chill guy. Very, very nice and very social. Like I was not expecting to really talk that much with him. I would say better because in the beginning I was very worried of how everything was going to work out. But I definitely think it's coming along. I could definitely see lots of different aspects being improved, but it's definitely easier to look at than before.
Yeah.
When everything was just wool.
Oh, hello.
Cyan!
Hi. My name is Cyan. I am one of the 2 captains of Pink Team. The best team, of course. Well, I'm working on this here bus, but I can't take full credit for it. This one down here was the one that was started for me by another Pink Team member, Das Bozy. I think that's how you say their name. I hope that's how you say their name. We've agreed to make a trolley bus and put it somewhere. We don't know where it's going to go yet. Yeah, yesterday was a struggle. I mean, I'm motivated now, but unfortunately I have to leave for most of the day, so the 3rd day is going to be my comeback for sure.
Do you have any like kind of nerves or concerns about your team at all in like your area?
Oh, absolutely. We have such a huge area. First day doubt was bigger. Today's doubt is less big, but still, it's a lot to fill. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. I mean, I've been through a bunch of these events, and this is kind of what it looks like on day 2 anyway. I think things are coming together. Mm-hmm. So I'd say better. Things are still quite discombobulated, but I think there's a lot more coordination. People are starting to get comfortable. which is fantastic to see.
Some
All right,
people take
that's
longer on the questions than others.
Oh yeah, you're
Alright.
even gonna ask my favorite color? What is this?
What is your favorite color, Kian?
I don't know. Guess.
Is it pink?
Oh, how do you know?
Because your face looks pink.
Oh, it is now. Okay, I can recall yesterday you weren't so kind about it.
I didn't want to say it on the record. Your hair is purple and your face is magenta.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
All right, see you, Kian.
Hey, Snarple.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I pretty much just started today, not too long ago. But I logged in and everything is already different, which is insane.
Yeah.
And also some of my team helped out a little bit. I was struggling with some terraforming over here, and I logged in, and apparently Etat, the mad lad, has he's cooked over here. So I had kind of envisioned like this whole wall kind of wrapping all the way around and, being the stony mountain. But seeing as how whoever is over here, I actually don't remember. Whoever's over here is doing all the grays. I'm thinking of breaking this yellow section up right here now because I don't want it to be too samey. So that has changed. And I still want to try to collaborate more and just see what else I can do, I guess.
Would you say that you're feeling better or worse about the event and how it's going today?
Oh, absolutely better. Chatting with everybody, I've learned so much about building in general over the last 24 hours that I'm slowly feeling myself becoming just more confident in even being here. My imposter syndrome was so real on day one.
I'm glad you're settling in a bit. If you could name one person that you've maybe gotten to know a little better, who would that be?
It would be Dustin DB or Etat for sure. This bridge right here, I worked with Dustin on that, and then Etat, we've just chatted quite a bit as we've been working on various things around here, so it's just been kind of being around each other, I guess.
Hey, my name is Oh My Fish. I'm on Brown team. I've kind of finished my 2 builds. My 3 builds actually. Semi-finished. I've still got 1. Hold on, I'll show you. Yeah, so I've made this like kind of big blue square building, and it's still a work in progress. It's kind of hard. Also, I'm trying to transition it into a more modern style mixed with Western. I've also, if you wanted to be to me again, made a pretty cool entrance to our area. But yeah, I've made this little church right here. And I think Taco also helped me out.
Hey, my name is Randy, and I am on Pink Team. I'm building this this cathedral up here, which I was working on this with Endless. Endless did like the bottom moon thing, and I did the a lot of this top thing. I think there was another person helping with the spires as well. Honestly, it's been really fun because like talking with people and just like having a good time. The only thing I'm really like scared about is the this middle section, which I think is kind of starting to go away because people are starting to fill it out more. Like, because at first like there's a lot of like blank walls like right here. You can see just like more people were focusing on the outside opposed to the insides. Nerves myself though is just like it was kind of at first like near the beginning, just like I was building with some really good builders. I had to like live up to the expectations. For me personally, yesterday I made the most progress. I think overall today has been more like progress overall.
If you could name one person that you've gotten to know a little better during this event, who would that be?
One of them being Quick Dash. It was like late night session of us just sitting there, just like talking. We just had like a one-on-one there. That was pretty fun. Just like the general Pink team, it's just been very nice. But mainly like Quick Dash was like the main person I've been hanging out with. As it got later into the night, I was trying to fall asleep, but my brain kept thinking more about like what I wanted to do and like how fun everything was. So it was just like I could barely sleep. So that was like it was too fun. That's the problem.
Like in the beginning, I was like, okay, I'm gonna focus on my area, be by myself and do my stuff. But as the event progressed, I realized I needed to like help out some people, connect, and just generally being there for the team, helping them out. We got some news that one of our team members aren't gonna log on, so we have 2 big spaces we need to fill out. So that's kind of the crunch, getting something up and filling in some of these empty spaces.
Yeah. How likely do you think it is for us to finish the build?
I would say like a 30% chance, maybe. Yeah, I'm not very optimistic here.
What's been the biggest win for you personally during this event?
Can I say building with you on your build?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, that's been like a huge W for me. Like getting to build alongside of people that inspire me and
name so much.
Yo.
It was great. Oh, he got pulled.
You got pulled.
I got pulled?
You got
Sweet. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
What is up? Happy to be here. Hello, my name is How To Rat, and I am on Gray Team. Right now, I am working on helping my team incorporate someone's build, so that way it is shown off properly. I just put the final details on my build, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. Building's going pretty great. It's really awesome watching everything come together with everyone's different styles just kind of melding. A lot less chaotic planning needs to happen. It's just filling and finalizing, which is nice.
Oh, I found why the server's lagging.
Why is the server lagging?
Can I TP you
Please
to me?
enlighten. Yes, please. I'd love to see. Oh.
Me and the other admins have been like trying to figure out why the server's been lagging for like 20 minutes.
Well, here's your answer. Everyone was blaming you. This is so funny.
How likely do you think it is for us to finish this build in time?
Oh.
Be honest. You can be honest.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of it's gonna be finished, but everything being finished, like no blank spaces, no doorways that lead to nowhere. And by nowhere, I mean like just holes that weren't filled. There's probably gonna be a lot of those, because I'm sure a lot of people didn't have as much time as they wanted, as I've heard from a few teams that some people couldn't get on as much as they'd hoped.
Hey, what up, Snorple?
What's up, Lane? How's it going?
Oh, living the dream, man. So we decided we wanted to try to make a little community type of thing inside. That was an idea from Luke, who's flying around here somewhere. And he basically said, let's just do something here. And so we just started doing something. And Green and Lime have teamed up. So M from the Green team, she came in and she did this awesome house on fire and put in these like jets that are in each of the corners. And we're basically just kind of playing off of all three styles, the cyberpunk, the solarpunk, and the medieval thing, all at once on the inside here. I've done most of the buildings in here other than the blue one and the brown one and what M did.
What would you say that you are most stressed out about right now?
I guess trying to find a way to connect all of this up, because I don't know exactly what the rest of the team's plans are. So like we've got a little bridge leading down here, but I don't know what they plan on doing with all of this. Just few little details like that, the continuity and the stuff with these buildings, I guess. I'm hoping that we can get most of it done. I will not say that it's going to be 100% complete, but I think it will be most of the way there. I was telling Feather and Goose and them last night, outside of the interview stuff, like, I mean, I do SMP content, so I work with people every day. But in this server, I've met so many people and learned a lot of things. This, aside from the SMP content, has been the most fun I think I've had with content. And I'm not even making a video.
My name is Father Bob, and I'm on Team Purple. I don't know what it's called, but it's well, I'm working on it with my teammate Ducktastic. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but it looks kind of cool, I guess. It's honestly really fun. I kind of get distracted talking to some of the people in the voice chat, so yeah, like everyone is like so good at building, so like I can't stop myself from like looking at other builds. And then my second build was like a big tombstone.
How likely do you think it is for us to get this whole build done?
I think it's possible. Maybe. I don't know if I can speak for the other teams, but I think my team is probably going to be able to finish today. Most of the stuff that I've been talking about is mostly the event. So I feel like I've not really like talked to people and like really met them, you know? But I mean, if I had to pick one person, it would probably be this really weird guy. His name is like Snarple or something.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's really weird.
I think there's a lot of substance, and just from how much I've seen Magenta and Light Blue come together recently, it should be fine. I do think that Pink has a long way to go with getting their area a bit more cohesive and filled out. I'm sure they can do it. If I'm being entirely honest, I was really stressed yesterday. I was pulling teeth out, whiskers even, some might say. But I have gone around the build, like Orange Team's area, and I've filled in all the cracks I was worried about. But also, my teammates really locked in and made some really cool stuff and finished up their projects. We've largely had no issues with communication and like trying to get people to not build over each other's space. I just think generally we had a lot of problems to sort out yesterday, and we got most of it done. And now people are just kind of having fun and finishing up their builds.
Can you give me a couple voice clips of you just being like, yeah, we're so fucked. Like, I don't know what we're going to do. This is all.
I mean, we're done for. Like, it's over. I don't know. It's just, I keep trying to find a morsel of hope, and it's like digging through sewage and garbage trying to find a diamond that you dropped in the sewer. It's so awful. Dude, it's all Rat's fault. It's Rat's fault. Chef _Rat with 2 T's. It's his fault. He ruined the event. Oh my god. This is gonna be the last bakery event. Look at me when I say this to you. We're gonna make this the last bakery event.
I can't do this again.
Oh my god, I can't take it anymore!
Snarple.
Goog. Could I get you to introduce yourself by saying like, hey, my name is, and then what team you're on?
Oh yeah, of course. How do I talk again? Hey, my name is Googler, and I am on Cyan team, the best team, Team Platypus. I'm currently working on some interiors. You saw we're quite dark, but my main stuff is the Perry Temple, which you can see over here.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen this, actually.
This is the Perry Temple.
Dude, this is sick.
I learned a lot from your coloring video.
I'm glad I could help.
Very, very draining, but so much fun, because I pushed myself to limits that I did not know I had.
I love to hear that.
Today I woke up mentally and physically drained. Then I started building, and it took way too long. But after seeing the sun and touching grass, I was okay. I went into it quite blind, and I've had so much fun. This build was originally not going to be a Perry Temple, but people started building Perry the Platypuses around me, so it turned into one. And I think those are the moments that I cherish. I started building structures since about a month ago.
How likely do you think it is for us to get this whole thing done?
Everything? Ooh, 72%. Well, there's a lot of people I spoke to for the first time ever. And I think the person I spoke to most is Wimble.
Yeah.
So I think I got to know Wimble most. But Rail, who invited me, I had never spoken to in the past. And I also feel like I know Rail more.
Hi, my name's Dragonfall25. I'm on the red team. I've just been filling in gaps and connecting random interiors together. I've also been working on this parkour so that when you're in survival mode, you can just go around and get to any place on the build. It's been great. I've learned a bunch of new tricks with gradients and axiom and world edit and stuff. So I definitely feel like I've improved since the event started. At the start of the event, I was planning on just helping out, but since then I saw the McDonald's, and we can't have a McDonald's without the W, Wendy's, with Tom's wonderful organic. And in our secondary cylinder, we have the illegal alley where we've kidnapped the ice cream machine. We have all of their terracottas, and here's the McDonald's ice cream machine. Yeah, this is the illegal alley, so we have all of the illegal stuff here. An illegal asset that Tom made.
An illegal asset?
Yeah, so we just swiped Tom's build.
Oh, I see.
From the competition.
That's funny. How likely do you think it is that we're gonna get this whole thing done?
Probably unlikely. We have, at least our team, we have tons of empty space, as you can see over there. I don't really know how efficient people are. All of the builders are in different time zones. I know it's been hard trying to coordinate linking up Red Team's build with Black's build. From the beginning, we didn't really have any coordination between how we were gonna incorporate them together, so we ended up with pancake. It's been real dangerous with all of the people flying around, so we had to build speed limit signs.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone was just flying around.
Yeah, thankfully
Someone's bound to crash into each other.
Yeah, we need laws against that.
Hello, my name is Oberveld, and I am part of Team Yellow. I have been mostly working on interior stuff and fixing and connecting people together. I built one complete structure all by myself, and then I've just been going around helping people out and connecting them up. Building has been pretty good. I tried to start another build after I got sort of this initial connections done. That did not work out. So yeah, I've been working on the lower part there, if you want to fall down.
I see.
This is what I've been working on now. I had initially planned separate builds I would do throughout the days, if I had time. The satellite was one of them, then there was going to be a flooded lab. That never came to fruition because I simply got distracted by building other things.
Yeah.
For other people.
How likely do you think it is for us to get this entire build done?
I mean, if everyone everyone who finishes early helps someone else, like probably 75%. The first day was making the satellite dish. Day 2 was connections. Day 3 is turning out just to be connections. This has really helped with like player communication because like this theater has had 3 different interiors so far.
Yeah.
It's been exchanged a couple times. The walls have been changed, but I think we finally settled down.
Rail.
I got picked. I got picked, man. Yo guys, my name is Rail. I'm captain of Team Cyan. So this is where our big cylinders start. So we have like 2 cylinders, one bigger, one smaller. So we try to make like seamless transition before or like between eras. Like at the bottom, you can see like more natural stuff, ancient stuff. We start going like into a little bit steampunky, castle-y, medieval-y, Victorian style, and then it's like modern, then brutalist, and then cyberpunk. And at the top, there's just like futuristic stuff, like just towers, and then one of my favorite builds is this Baba's build, with like a huge circle on the Tory Gate on the side. Yeah, so I'm really like proud. I'm really thankful that we have this event as well because it was a fun experience. I mean, we still have like 20 hours more. It's not even close to ending really. But yeah, that's mostly it. That's our area. I really love how it turned out. It's really cool. I didn't expect to like it this much. I'm really happy how it turned out. Like I'm very, very, very happy. And I love how we connected to other people's areas as well. But yeah, can't wait to see it done and can't wait to actually explore other areas because I didn't have time to fly through other areas.
Yeah.
What I built during this event was this large cathedral here, which took me a while, but I'm pretty happy with the end result. Overall, I thought it was really fun, not gonna lie. I got to meet a bunch of cool people and I got to just hang out and just like build for like hours on end, just like having a good time. Just at some points I got a little bit scared because originally the pink team, right? We had a large area that was just missing for a long time. So I was just like, when are we gonna fill that in? Eventually we did get it done, but for my part though, like I feel like I was building it quite fast. I wasn't too worried about the actual cathedral. Me working on my cathedral and just like talking with people. And like I just say it was overall just like fun shenanigans and it was just like it was so funny the pink team calls. It was just all just like bullying you. No matter as soon as you like left, it was just like, oh, we hate that guy. I think it's actually like really cool, honestly. I think it's a great hub, honestly. Because like I'm glad I was at least a part of it, but overall I think like the idea of like the giant like cylinders was kind of cool opposed to just having it as all like one conglomerate there. I feel like it was kind of nice to have it all like kind of separated into sections here.
Yeah, so I built kind of I guess rectangular section from top to bottom, and then at the top I mix it up with like industrial and then the black cursive sign as well. Yeah, and then I also made this pixel art right here of Toothless.
Oh, this one? Nice.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun and kind of like eye-opening. Like there's so many different ways to build and blocks that I don't think I've ever used in a build in like my life. It taught me a lot. Though I was particularly worried that I wouldn't finish my section because I kind of picked a large section, so I felt like I was biting off a bit more than I could chew. So I was still kind of finishing up and on the last few hours.
Okay, how would you kind of summarize your experience during the event?
I would say enlightening, fun, a little stressful, and just overall like a really good experience. When it's done, I think it's awesome. It's like nothing I've ever seen before, like on a scale that you can barely like comprehend.
I think it was amazing. I learned many new things and coming back into building. In the end, I was like, I don't know if we can finish everything, but I knew we had competent people who would speed through some things. At the end, I was more comfortable, but in the beginning, I was like, I don't know, man. But one of the more fun that I had in Minecraft with building and just not without it being an event. We had the small thing, we have things messing around at the bridge, messing around with other people, building the memes. It's messy. It's messy and I love it. It's everything at the same time. It's art.
All right, Rat.
Hey man, how's it going? I built this greenhouse. You can come inside.
The inside is wonderful, by the way.
Thanks, man.
Why are you walking so slow?
Oh, I play with 0.3 walk speed. But yeah, so you can see at the end, there's a Garfield. And there's flowers everywhere because that's beautiful.
During the event, did you think that we would finish the build?
Look, here's the thing, man. I don't really concern myself with what's happening around me. So all that mattered was that I finished my build. So to answer your question, yeah.
How would you summarize your experience during the event?
In one word?
If you want.
So in one word,
What does it have to be? One. It doesn't have to be one. It can be one word if you want.
I think it's gonna be one word.
Okay.
I thought of a word earlier, and I'm really trying to like think of it. Powerful.
Okay. I think that's it. Hey, the bakery didn't fall.
And if if we were taking your feelings into consideration, yeah, I mean the bakery shouldn't fall. The bakery is bigger than you. It's bigger than us, and it will fall.
You know, I think it's good that the bakery has haters.
I don't hate the bakery, man.
You're like the bakery's enemy, man.
I am the bakery.
Snorple, Mr. Snorple.
Tad, dude.
I started off building just like a little like disintegrating kind of bridge, and then we had like this blank wall to the right. If you look to the right, we just had like a big blank wall that Feather put down, and I don't know. I kind of took over on that wall and just turned it into some more like medieval stuff. I think our team was kind of going for medieval on the bottom, and then going to solar punk as it goes up. Little gateway down at the bottom, waterfall, custom trees, yellow trees. Lane and I built that tree. Very proud of it. Wait, was it like a pain to get this back?
No, it wasn't that bad. I'm not even the person that did that. Our developer Josh, he just had to load a backup on a private world and then copy the section over to this one. So it really wasn't that bad.
Okay.
It just takes
Yeah,
a
I
little
felt
while
so
to
bad. I
load
was
them.
like, I didn't want anybody to do like extra stuff because everybody's so busy, like.
The priority was definitely to like get you your stuff back.
It was probably some of the most fun I've had in a really long time. I'm kind of like in single player a lot of the times, This was like a really good opportunity to kind of get out and socialize and just like collaborate with like a bunch of insane artists and creators and stuff like that. The last day, I was getting pretty nervous. We like ran around, and blocked out like a bunch of spots where we had like empty walls or whatever. Like we made like a bunch of like markers and stuff like that. As the day got later and time kept ticking, people kept logging off. We had like a little late night crew that kind of got together and we just like put a bunch of stuff down. Even it wasn't like the best, probably not our best work, but with the amount of time that we had, I think we kind of pulled through.
Yeah, this lime area is so chaotic as well. Like
Yeah.
This is even looking at it now, it's just stressful in here. There's so much.
It's awesome. Like the whole thing, the entire server here, the entire hub, it's crazy. Dude, okay, so I logged on a few days ago, and was like looking around. There's still so many little tiny details that like I hadn't seen before. And I spent hours, like even when I was building, I would take breaks and go fly around and look around and like see things being built. There's just so many little Easter eggs, all over the place. You can spend days here and you'll still find new things. It's crazy.
Ooh, what did I build? I didn't build a whole lot. I did a lot of kind of like small builds and like helping out people. Like I built the this kind of spaceship thing towards the end. So the the tree that's kind of on fire over here. My idea was to kind of have like some fire at the bottom and then have it kind of trail up. But it was kind of blocking stuff, so we had to move it. So now there's like a random house on fire over here as well. I kind of did this back filler wall. I think the main thing I did was a bit of the terrain, and then at the very bottom there's a cave that has a couple of goblins in it.
I have not seen these. Wow, I've not been in this area yet.
Yeah, you can go behind it and everything. And then we had like 4 big pillars, and then that was kind of like taking up a lot of space, and then when we got rid of it, there was just so much space to fill. But I'm really glad the way it turned out. Like we can go from the very bottom to the very top. I really enjoyed it. I think it was really, really good, especially like a way to bring like builders together. Even if it was just for 72 hours, the amount of people that are there and the level of skill, I don't know, so much creativity, and I love it. I had a blast. I think I don't really have like words for it. I think it's just the experience I think will just stay with me.
I built this skyscraper. It was inspired by some buildings in New York and Czech Republic. Yeah, I think I'm really proud of it. One of my best builds. First of all, I'm really grateful for this event. I think it was really awesome. I was really happy to connect with building community more because I'm really not the most sociable guy. I just use some techniques that I use all the time. It really helped. I really love building something a little bit more realistic than usual. I think it looks fantastic, really. Like Hatsune Miku is my favorite part of the build. It looks awesome, man. Like I'm a big fan. This build is really shows that Minecraft building can be a form of art. As I said, I'm not really a sociable guy, but I think all people I built with in Magenta team are my friends now.
Yeah.
And I'm really happy.
So I teamed up with my girlfriend to build a Mesa Verde inspired cyberpunk city. We have the upstairs area where we have some stuff that goes up and whatnot, but I focus on this little area down here. She focused on the rest. It was honestly amazing. Genuinely seeing so many builders get together for a single build was wild. Like I've been to events before. This one was like no other. We had some of the best builders that I've ever seen. It definitely helped me get out of a comfort zone that I was in, making more connections with everyone. Because for a while I'd been building specifically in like a Pacific Northwest style. Definitely helped me break free of that and actually experiment with block choices and different techniques I hadn't been able to before. I honestly think that if I explored it for like months, I wouldn't see everything. As you know, the Magenta team had a little bit of a get together the other day, and yeah, we all still chat from time to time. I can consider them my friends now.
Is there anything else you wanted to say, kind of like closing remarks?
Play on the bakery. It's a really amazing community with a lot of good staff and a lot of good builders.
Yeah, so I built basically 4 things. I built this tree first, and then I built this spaceship, which I think is probably my favorite thing that I've built during this time. And then I also built this red team sign here. And then the last thing I built was just a small thing, which was I built this little noodle stand here.
Oh, this guy in here. Nice.
Yeah. I thought it was really fun. I had participated in a prior event, but this had like double the people of the one I participated in last time, and it was kind of like chaotic, but it was in a good way, I would say. I like that I felt that I didn't really feel pressured to attend the whole time, and that I spent most of my time in the first half of the event. The style, the fact that it's just a mishmash of like everything is just really cool. You can only really get this kind of thing, I feel like, with the amount of people we had, which is like kind of uncommon or pretty rare, I would say, to like organize an event this big. So
I built this kind of modernistic here I can show you, very like white blocky stuff, but obviously had to get that nature in. And I like the idea of all the buildings stacking on top of each other, and they all have interiors too, which I'm proud of.
Oh, they do?
The top 2. Yeah, the top 2 have interiors.
Dude, I haven't been in here before.
I'm sure everyone says this, but I think the event was great because while the event was going on, I was living on my own for the first time in a foreign country, pretty isolated from everyone. All my friends were in a different time zone. It was hard to get in contact with people. My friend was like, yo, they're doing this event and I think you should apply. I was just able to talk to so many people. It made me so happy to be like, man, there's all these people talk to about the interests that I have, it was super gratifying. So I absolutely loved the event.
During the event, did you think that we would finish the build?
For Lime Team, no, because we were very unorganized. On the first day, within the first couple minutes, I made these 4 towers because in my mind, I was like, man, what if we had like a bunch of buildings stuck to these towers and that was the support for the green team up above us? No, I got like no objections. Everyone seemed fine with it. I think it was the last day where all of a sudden everyone starts going, man, and it's so stupid that we had these towers. They're just getting in the way of everything. Who made these towers? And I just had to stay quiet and be like, I don't know. Anyone could have made those towers.
Oh, man.
And so we had to like rush to tear them down, at least in the middle, and then we replaced them with like some thrusters that were keeping the building up.
I think I actually captured those being torn down. Like accidentally in some footage. I think I actually have that in the video. I didn't know the story behind it at all.
I don't see myself as really a great builder, which again, I'm sure everyone says. I've made like one really cool build. And so the bakery, it has such this huge reputation. You had these great builders and there I was.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just attempt to do my best. And honestly, I didn't do as well as some of the other people. A good enough job that even still I can look at this build and be like, this is still something that I'm very happy with, especially the interior job. I'm very proud of how this came out. And even, dude, I got to talk to Goose. That was cool. I shot a DM to Bars and he responded. Like, that's so cool to me. He's like one of my inspirations. I love his videos so much, and he got to be like, "Oh yeah, it was a pleasure working with you." Yeah, man, it was a pleasure working with you. You're freaking Bars.
That's awesome.
I just want to say, first of all, thank you, Snarple, for organizing. I can't even organize like my 6 friends to do Christmas. And so getting this whole thing done is seriously an impressive feat.
Yeah, first thing I think you already know, down here, the koi fish.
Yep, little koi fish at the very end.
Honestly, it's my favorite build of the whole thing. And I think it was like my first organic or something like that. Yeah, the television tower, this thing that I built right at the start. Not much detail because I moved on to other things. And then all these flower things here. Built these also in the 1 hour competition. And also here with other guys together, we built Fortnite Battle Bus and banana tape to a wall. And in here, like this alleyway.
Yeah, this alleyway is super cool.
Mostly built it myself. When I built it, I thought it was really amazing, but now the textures are a bit bland. It definitely could have put in a bit more work, but honestly, it was the last day. I didn't have energy left.
Yeah.
What did I build? I was on light grey team. I built like this little factory here with JP and Sandy. I built this house up here. I basically just worked the whole way around it.
Nice. So you kind of built all over then.
I built all over light grey, yeah.
I loved it personally. Like, there's nothing more that I wanted to do than just hop on at like 7 a.m. I liked it how it all came together. I'm just watching it all like, it looked like bees. It looked like a hive, just like filling all the gaps in and everything. It just looked like it was just mashing together as well. Cool. Just speaking to individual people and just like making new friends and making connections with the community.
I built this temple over here. It was based off of like an actual Egyptian temple. I'm forgetting the names of like everything now, but I think Chili did the interior. I did the outside, and then this orange one to the right over here, I also did this one.
Oh, this one here. Oh, I think I know what this is. Called Petra? Is that what it is?
I think so.
It is Petra. Okay, I looked it up.
I also worked on this one, kind of like this industrial apartment looking building, and this little one down here. I worked on these with Teague, and I did and this clock tower, and I did other bits and pieces, but I think those were like the main things I worked on. I had an open weekend, so I was on like all day, every day, just lending my hand anywhere I could. I think it was amazing, and I was incredibly honored to have been chosen. I'm honestly waiting for the next one. It was so much fun.
There will be one eventually. I don't know when.
Patiently waiting, no pressure.
It's not going to be for a little while. There will be one eventually, for sure.
I had my doubts at some point, especially during the end when we had like this entire our second pillar over here with the magenta block on it. Like we had so much room that we had to fill still. So I had my doubts, but the later it got, the more confident I was that we could get everything done. I had so much fun. I met so many cool people, learned so much. The build, I am actually very happy with what we were able to get done. The only thing is I kind of wish we had like a little more walkability, but I think that's like the only thing. Like walkability in our specific magenta area. I think the second one we got a little scrambled and was just putting whatever we thought of, but it turned out great in the end, I think.
Okay, and then last question is, did you make a friend during the event?
Yes, I made quite a few. I've actually been hanging out quite a bit with Chili and Blackbriar. I've been talking to him every so often. We had a magenta team up a few days ago, I think last week.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun. We were in call for quite a few hours, like all of us just talking. I'm really happy I got to participate and happy I got to meet you and everybody else. It was awesome.
I built a lot of different things, but the main
two things that I built are on red team, these buildings with like the orange roofs and the blue roofs. So like two different style structures. And the pink one below it too. Really like the event. I've done a few of these events. My favorite part is always meeting people from like around the world. Everyone participating is like from a different country that like I've never met someone from. It's like mosh pit of like all the countries. We had a pretty good start. There was like a lot of progress made, and the first 2 days, after the first 2 days, I thought we were gonna finish because there was a lot of progress made. But there's still a lot of little things that were stressful. It was a challenge. It's a challenge trying to work with other people's ideas and combine them all and make them all work together. It was a challenge, but very fun. I was super proud of how my team took the idea and ran with it, and like so many creative like things people added that I never would have even thought of. It was just so fun working with other people, like super skilled people. It's like insane. I mean, everyone that I worked with was super fun. I met Grazzy and I did the perspective build with the sword.
Yeah,
Other
I saw
cylinder.
that.
I did that with Grazzy, and it was his first time doing a perspective build too. So we both like spent hours on this, just like struggling with it. But it was so much fun, just like learning it. And like even after the event's over, I've reached out to him for like content advice and stuff, and he's like super nice, super helpful. So, but I've never tried anything like it. Like that's another thing about this event, like trying new things. Like a lot of people built in styles they're not used to.
The flower and the houses surrounding it, you know. Then I also did the tree here and just generally helped out in this area. I had my doubts. I'm gonna be transparent. I was thinking like a 30% chance max. But you
Yeah.
know, we pulled through. I was up like 6 in the morning helping you guys with finishing the pink part. That was a struggle, but we did pull through.
We
It
did.
turned out amazing. Like I said, I was talking to a few friends about it, and they were like, "Yeah, every time you visit the hub, it's like a new thing you discover." Surprisingly positive, actually. Helping out, and I was more talking to people. I wasn't like a scaredy cat staying out of VCs.
Yeah.
So yeah, this was like more community based than building based for me this time around.
Nice.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I mean, just the chaos, like, but still organized is so cool effect. Like you have the team dividing, but you can't really tell there's a team. Like, of course you can tell the colors and like some dividers, but most of the part we work together really well to pull it together, and it works really well as a hub. Really represents the bakery community really well.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
I thought it was pretty fun. I thought it was pretty cool working with a bunch of people and just collabing in 3 days, which is insane. I feel like I didn't do much. I felt pretty slow. I did this slice, I guess. I would say I communicated well with Cozy Squirrel and Meg. Cozy was next to me in the sewer, and this is Meg stuff. And even now, Meg and a few other people were watching Twilight, and she was kind of filling me in.
So I did like a small custom tree with ETAT, and I built like where I started, I should say, like a small little custom city type thing inside of the actual structure. I guess I don't even know what to call it. Honestly, one of the best experiences I've had on YouTube, or not just on YouTube, but on like building everything. I've met a lot of great people. I learned a lot of stuff. Honestly, it was I don't know how else to put it other than it was the best thing that that I've been a part of so far. The amount of things that I've learned about building and like the different techniques and methods that everybody seems to have, plus the little bit of information I had picked up over World Ed and Axiom, which I mean I've used plenty before, but not to the extent that most people on the event has.
Yeah.
I don't know what I expected when we started the event, but what those cylinders turned into, I did not expect it to be any of this. I mean, this is incredible. I appreciate being in the event, and I look forward to hopefully being invited back to the next one. I can't wait to see what else gets cooked up.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. You must be having a very social day today.
I am much more social than usual.
I built a couple things. Do you want to see each thing or like?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
I built this little inside section, like a little garden. We were trying to connect a lot of the stuff around. Even did a little bit of interior. I think it was Low and I also built this inside section. So the tree and then the builds and the cave part around. I'd built this shack.
Yeah.
I think that was the first thing I built.
Yeah.
And then tried to connect it up with Donji's thingo. Yeah, this little inside bit, we're trying to cover up some of the innards. It was me and a couple people, I think, were doing that. I'd built this colorful thing, colorful house.
Oh, the house.
That
Yeah,
was-
the bismuth house.
Yeah, because I wanted to connect the crystal. Down closer to Lime, I built two builds on the inside. I built one with Tort and one with Lane, I think. Or Lane helped out. This build up here with Tort, it was such a last minute build. Like we were doing it on as it was ending.
Oh,
we were
this
like
one in
placing the
here?
last few things. Yeah,
Oh,
the
I
like
see,
witchy
okay.
house.
I don't think I've actually
yeah.
like taken a good look at this one yet. How
I
it
mean,
blends in
it's got a little interior, but we were so low on time. Like it was getting called like the last like 10 minutes as we were placing things. We were like,
Yeah.
we gotta go, get it done. And then there was one more all the way at the bottom. Yeah, there was a house on fire somewhere in here.
Somewhere.
I just don't know how to get to it. Yeah. Oh wait, there we go. I found it. Oh my god. There's like a whole middle community section here. But yeah, I built a house on fire in Lime. It was good. It was great fun. We did like chatting, a lot of collaboration, which I really liked. A lot of new people I got to meet as well. I loved logging in and just seeing each time what has appeared while I'd been in bed. It was like a summer camp almost. Like a weekend with loads of friends or like people you didn't really know and got to meet. I don't know, you can look at each part of any of the sections individually and it would be an amazing build on its own. Everything's pretty well connected as well, like obviously not in themes.
Yeah.
Themes are all over the shop, but I don't know, you can walk around, you can see that loads of people have done really awesome things, really awesome builds.
I built the pyramid with shovel, and I built this Egyptian temple, and I made it colorful because it's like the way it would have looked back in ye old days, and not just the ruins. I thought it was really, really cool. It was awesome meeting so many new people and seeing just how excited people were for the event and also how willing they were to like work together. I was one of the team captains and I honestly had to do very little captaining the whole event because when problems would arise, like my team was on it. Multiple people like ran around for the last day, like helping fill in any gaps and spots. Like people were amazing and they went above and beyond. I'd say my experience was pretty freaking snazzy. Like I said, I had an amazing team. Everyone was really kind and really supportive and they were all helping each other. They're also all laughing and joking and getting along. I'm really proud of it. I do sorely wish I'd had a little more time because I managed to get like this whole temple finished, but I would have loved to put an actual tomb inside the pyramid and I just ran out of time. That was something I couldn't get to. But I think for what we did manage to finish and get accomplished, it's incredible. Like, you just look around and there's always something new to see. It's amazing, and everyone did a fantastic job.
Is there if there's anything else you would like to add as like a end of video kind of closing remarks kind of thing?
There's pressure. Hold on, let me think for a sec.
Oh, there's so much pressure. There's so everyone's watching. Everyone's watching right now.
This specific moment is going in the video, and the entire video hinges on what I say next. We built good. Yay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, nailed it. Woo. Oh, yeah, okay. You're welcome for that. Yeah, woo. Go Chili.
Oh, yeah, I built this cute little thing. It was phantasmal. Fantastic. Is phantasmal a word?
I don't think so.
I loved it. It was super fun. Not as stressful at the end as I thought it was going to be. Like the whole event felt like it was a sleepover, but with like your coworkers, but like in a good way, not in like a I'm going to kill them kind of way.
Did you think we were actually going to be able to finish the build?
No. Well, yeah, but no. Well, like, so like basically, like if you think like let's like if it,
just hang on. Think about what you're going to say and go.
The builds on our side felt done, except for a few small spaces.
Could you say it normally?
What the fuck? What do you mean by that? I'm saying it normally. I'm
like trying to okay, so like we're at the part in the video, it's like the very end sequence. And like I'm trying to get like like little quips.
Can't put
So
that in the
they're
video,
like,
dude. You're
no,
cussing.
I can't.
Okay, hold on. Shut up. I got this.
The
Let me walk
other.
in. You done? So our sections had a lot of negative spaces that were really small, that didn't have anything like any attachment to them. So we had to fill in those gaps. But other than that, I was more so worried about other spots that weren't necessarily designated to a team.
Okay, how would you kind of like summarize your experience during this event?
Whimsical. And it was fun though. I mean, we bonded a lot. I made a lot of new friends that I still talk to this day. 1 year ago from the event, and it's a total mess, but in like a beautiful way. Like when an artist takes a bunch of paint colors and throws it at a canvas, and it just kind of works. Yeah, or like think of it like a buffet. Like I love buffets, but I'm not. Broccoli. I like the Mongolian beef and like the spring rolls and stuff at a buffet.
I built this bus with some help from one of my new friends, Das Bosi. We spent the whole event kind of working on it on and off, and by the time it was finished, there was no room for it to be any of the bridges, so I just retooled it into what you see here. Yeah, super fun. Being a co-captain of a team with 60 people was a lot less stressful than I had thought it was going to be, because I think about half the team showed up for a few hours. So really it was a team of 30 people plus 30 extra helpers. Well, I mean, it's a 72-hour building event with almost 400 people. It was quite stressful. I'd say stressful, number one. Number two, though, I don't have the words to describe it, possibly relaxing, because it is fun to just kind of chill and do the same thing with almost 400 other people. I think it is a beautiful, fantastic mess. It's a massive mess. I love it so much. This is why I play Minecraft, to make weird stuff like this, and to see it done on such a scale is very heartwarming. I suppose I should just say I really hope that this sort of thing inspires more people to play Minecraft as a game and less as a business. You see a lot of times, content being made about this game where it's centered around the idea that you have to produce something, that something has to come from it, when in reality, and I believe this is sort of a representation of it, even though it is a production, this is something that came from it, in reality, the core of the experience is the doing. We did this as a group together, and we gained a lot internally from that. That is a really, really healthy thing to focus on when you're playing this game.
So was it as a team captain, I kind of took like the role of filling up parts a lot, so I really only build main things on like the first 2 days, which is the purple building that I've shown you before, and then this yellow building up here with the car connecting to, I think this is lime green, and the McDonald's under it, and then the apartment next to it as well. I did a whole bit of like filling holes here. I really enjoyed the event. It was definitely overwhelming at some point. That's maybe also because I was in a team captain position, but I really enjoyed it, and I also really like the like in between like the little build battle thing. Here's like the bakery that I built during that. I really liked was it having such an event to like break it up for a bit. It was hectic. A lot of different things were happening. People were building in other places, people were just flying around. People sometimes were building on like an acid plot, and then all of a sudden there's a banana octopus hanging on the side of your building, and you're like, where did this came from? It was a lot of fun, but yeah, it was definitely also kind of hectic and all over the place.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really liked the finished build, especially because of the story behind it. We worked with so many different builders from all over the world together to build such a huge creation in like a few days. And I think like when you like realize that, like especially when you're experiencing the build from like nothing to what this is, I think that's really cool to just, this has been made in 3 days and that's it.
I did every single crack that was empty pretty much near the end, but I did these like little runes here with this bridge. I built this bridge, and then Ara built the tree on it. So I did the bridge here. If we drop way down to the bottom, I did this like Art Deco style. All these like floating rocks help Matt Ranger a little bit here. It's really hard to kind of encapsulate what I built. I really helped everyone and did a lot. I did some stuff myself. If we go up, I connected the build with Orange Team. I believe it was Orange above us. I forget. Connected the build up here with them from the free run anime. I tried to do like an organics. I've never done organics before, so this is my first one.
Yeah, it's kind of like a billboard sort of deal.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just did a lot of this like random graffiti around the build and a lot of the just random cyberpunk stuff in here too. It's hard because I'd say most of my builds were setting up for someone else. I did do and I did the interior in here. Let me show you this right in here. I did this entrance here.
Oh, this is super cool. Tree. Oh, I love this tree in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who did the tree. I did everything but the tree, and then Zach Builds did this like little bird cage in the middle, and then I started to texture it, but we slowly ran out of time to really do everything we wanted with it. Going into it, I was a little nervous. It was my first event that wasn't a competition I've ever participated in. Mm-hmm. And in the past, I've been known not to work well with others when it comes to building because I kind of am like typically like my way or the highway kind of person when I'm building. So it was really eye-opening for me to be able to build with so many different levels of builders. And I thoroughly enjoyed the event. And it was not only insightful, like interlooking on myself and seeing how much I've grown, but also just seeing how much my team grew as we went through the event. I called my mom and it was like, Mom, I just did this crazy thing. And usually like I don't talk to her about video games, but I showed her this, and my fiance too was watching me build the whole thing, and they love it and I love it. Every team's tower just feels so cool. Every time I join the server, I explore for at least probably 5 minutes. In Orange Team, I found like this statue of Garfield, like Buddha Garfield. Yeah, I don't remember where it was. I wish I could find it, but it like I have a screenshot of it somewhere, but it was like one of my favorite builds. It's somewhere inside something.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's in this train station up here. It's right across from where the clock tower is. Right.
Oh, here. Yes, this is it. Yeah. Yeah, it's just something. When I found this, the smile on my face, because I just wasn't expecting it. And I think I flew in from when you're doing the awards ceremony, since I had to go into work super early, and you're doing the awards ceremony. I'm driving to work, and then all of a sudden, my phone is blowing up. They're all like I got over 100 messages within 2 minutes, and I'm driving. I'm looking at it. I literally pull over because I was like usually I could glance at it. Okay, cool. No, I get tons of messages. Athelius, are you watching the awards? And they're like, you won MVP. And Snarple, I was driving. I pull into work, and I'm not sobbing, but I'm so teary eyed because it's just like the friends I made in 72 hours, and they just were so happy I won MVP. And I was like, they're just like teary eyed, and I walked into work, but it was just, I thought I was awesome. I thought I did awesome, but to me, there's so many people that I thought that did such great things, and to see my team just vouch for me and just be there for me the entire event. They were just, all thanks go to everyone on Light Gray. I may have been the glue, but they were the bricks.
So the castle up here was like it was late. I think it's at the end of day one. Going into day two, and we'd only sort of even mapped out about half of the height. Yeah. So we had a moment where I was like, we should probably just put something big here that's quite plain in color so that if people have time, they can just put stuff on top of it. But if not, it will like make sure that there's not a big gap in the middle of the tower. And then the first day I was doing this area towards the bottom with the mushrooms and this sort of like awesome. Purpley blue style.
I love this doorway.
And then the lantern. Yeah, my last thing that I did was up above here. There was an empty spot right above our bridge, so I did all of these mushrooms here because it's kind of to like continue the motif from my own area.
Yeah, I was just looking at these.
Tie it in a bit together. Yeah, I if we had more time, I definitely would have liked to do more blending because I think that's the main issue that we had. It was like we have a load of different ideas, but we didn't have enough time to like blend them all together into like something cohesive in a lot of places.
Okay, what did you kind of like think of the event?
Oh, super fun. I've not had time to do much Minecrafting on account of life and work. So having like a set time when I can just be like, right, I'm not going to do any work now. I'm just going to put all my time in and do some Minecrafting. That was lovely. Super excited, super motivated, followed by flow state for the first day. Making like lots of cool things, lots of ideas. After that, it was stress, realizing that we need to finish everything here and seeing that we weren't anywhere close to doing that. And then as it sort of got towards the end, just the realization that, oh, actually, we are going to make it. We've got all the space filled, and then we can just focus on the little details. And then it's so cool to go in afterwards and see, even in your own build area, the little tiny things that people have put in there. I've never felt this way about a build before, where I look at the whole thing from far back and I think that's not the way to look at it. Every other build that I've been a part of had this sort of like underlying composition. It's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We plan it out. And then we make something to give to a server or to render or to be as part of like a creative map or something like that. Whereas this is the only build where the best way to experience it is to just fly around. Because every single time you're just going to see new cool stuff. And if you try and zoom out too much, you're not going to get the full experience of like seeing what 300 people have been doing for 72 hours. So what I would say about doing something like this, if anyone listening is interested in taking part in one of these events in the future or something like this, is that it tells you a lot of different stuff about your creativity than working on your own. When you're sort of brushing up physically against other people's art, you tend to take more notice about how they go about things and the sort of ideas that they have, and finding a common ground, especially in your style, especially when there's no sort of overarching plan to what you're building, is going to inform your own artwork much more than just doing stuff on your own. And I personally think it's much more fun to get involved with other people, even if sometimes the stresses of no plan can be difficult to deal with.
So, as I showed you, I did these brutalist buildings on the corner, right next to a rail, which extends up to the red building that I built here. That I built here. So that's my part on this cylinder. And on the other cylinder, I did this Japanese styled building with lots of rows. The slim building right behind it, grey and brown. I think it's Wimble that but is sort of up on top, as well as on the complete other side, that brown red building down here with all the boxes. And I tried another style with this colorful building here.
Oh, you did this colorful one?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, I tried taking inspo from you and Nuclear and Freya. Before getting in the voice chat as well, I was like really scared.
Yeah.
Mainly because of my problems and everything. Also really scared about my accent and pronunciation and everything about my speech. The rest of the time, I think I had a great time. Like, kind of got to know people a bit. Before getting into it, I was scared, but then when I got building, I kind of.
Nice. Okay.
So overall, it was like a stressful idea, but in execution, it was actually very fun. I think I made friends in Digoogler and Rail.
My first thing that I built was this boat up here.
Oh, the boat? Oh, you built this boat?
Yeah, the story behind this boat is I remembered like a collab that I did on stream with Grayson, where you had like a pretty similar reference. So I took this one and I was like, oh, I'm gonna build this boat. Like this boat, I really did like, because when I joined, I was like, I need to keep up with these good builders because I didn't felt like I was that good as like them. I redid this boat like 4 times or 3 times. If you come to the right side here is a build that I'm not that proud of, but yeah, I looked at your big ass build and I was like, oh, I need to copy this style, but in a smaller way. So I kind of went for these like spherical like curves here that I tried to do like something like Endless Candy does, but like I never did it, so I was trying my best. Pink roof just for the contrast, and on the side I tried to do some glass shading, but I don't know if it turned out like really good. This was actually a collab between me and Joey, a guy from our team. Man, it was my first like building collab ever, building event. It was the first time. Pretty cool. I joined by application. Man, it was fun as hell. I hope I can join another event again. It was pretty cool.
Oh, definitely.
Man, on the start, I was like really nervous because I was with that mentality like everyone is such a good builder and I'm here like just me. I'm not as great as them. I need to keep up. So I was trying my best. Every time that I built, I felt like I did something better. Like I upgraded my build skills. I like the diversity. I enjoy like this. We have an Asian style here. Then on top we have more Gothic style. But it kind of blends well, like the contrast. I mean, I'm pretty grateful for the bakery to like do an event where like people can actually do applications. I saw you talking to Ali, I think it was Ali, where you said like you want to do an event with like 1,000 people, which will be really, really crazy.
I am not alone in this. Me and Skits did almost everything together. And we started right here with this little birch house.
Yeah.
And the idea was just to build this kind of like, I don't even know what it's inspired by. Like it's kind of like a little bit Italian, a little bit like I don't even know what to call it.
I think a lot of the Black Team area kind of looks like fantasy favelas.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to put it. It was a blast. It was I don't want to say it wasn't stressful because I was like worried about getting everything done, but it was like fun from beginning to end. There wasn't a time where I was like upset or angry or like I didn't think we wouldn't get it done. We were just pulling through and just pushing forward.
And I absolutely love. Week was super stressed out about this bridge that somebody made here. I forget who exactly, but I love that you guys like started just like connecting it completely. I think that's great.
I like fell asleep at one point and then woke up to the bridge being there. I think it's so cool. And then Week's castle, like just everything. It's like weird that everything flows into everything, even though it's like a lot of very different styles. I don't think I was like truly worried. I'm an anxious person by nature, but I thought we could get it done. Like we had a pretty stacked team. A lot of us were there for the whole time, like just on call like for all 3 days. So the adrenaline was so much fun to like the feeling of like the time clicking down, like just the getting to hang out with new people and like people I'm familiar with like Otter and Skits, and then getting to meet people like Week who are just like Week's just got his whole own personality to his own. And I love him for it. I'm just like unbelievably proud. Like I look over like this whole area and it's just like our area mixed with everyone else's area, and it's just like there's just like a sense of pride in being like together to do something like this. It was like truly a surreal experience to see everyone online just building at each other, just seeing buildings pop out of like nowhere. Well, it's things like this that really bring people together in like a way that you just can't do otherwise.
Me and Pigs really worked on everything together. Not like a package deal, but this entire area was like a joint effort, in my opinion. It was originally kind of my idea was like, what if we built like a pastel part of this little city, because we love colors and we love working with colors, and this whole like thing was for both of us a way to get out of like our comfort zones with building. So we wanted to really do something that we had never really done before. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of new people, and then I also saw a lot of people I already knew. I didn't realize how many people I actually already knew in the community until I hopped on and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Skits!" And it was so good seeing everybody because I hadn't seen some of them in like ages. So it was really nice. Week was awesome too. Week was 10 out of 10 team captain. A lot of people were like, "Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh," and I was like, "Guys, just chill out. It's fine." To be fair, they did spend like an hour specifically picking out the colors for the Snarpy bridge until we were like, "Oh my god, this looks like Snarpy," and we were like, it has to be this one. I'm always a fast builder, so I wasn't too worried. Just everything everybody did. I was a little worried about how we were going to transition like our area with it being like this into like sci-fi and like other stuff, but I mean what everybody did was so good. I haven't got to like fly around and see everything, but the amount of like little stuff that I found is like absolutely insane. Pink Team's flesh wall makes me have the heebies in the best way possible. Like I want to touch it, you know? Like
I don't
I
want
want
to
to
touch
touch
it
it
at
for
all.
life.
I don't want
wanna
to touch it.
Just everything everybody did. I was a little worried about how we were going to transition like our area with it being like this into like sci-fi and like other stuff, but I mean what everybody did was so good.
Just because there's so many different things happening all at once that even though I think for the people that built it, I think it's a lot easier to see the lines in between the teams and like where they connect. There's just so much going on. It's like even with the style shifts because there's so many of them, it's really hard to tell where the teams start and end.
I know everybody was stressed, but everybody did awesome. It's like I feel like I'm a better builder just by being a part of like all of this and seeing what everybody can do.
Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far, that is absolutely crazy. I appreciate you giving it a whole watch though. I really hope you enjoyed. I doubt that if you've gotten this far into this that you haven't watched the video on the main channel, but if you haven't, really go watch it. It is so much more entertaining than this video. But I just wanted to put all these interviews out just so that they're there, because I think there was a lot there that should be out there and that I had to cut down and couldn't really include in the whole thing. So I'm going to upload some more stuff on this channel at some point. I don't know when, probably sooner than on the main channel. If you like my content and you want to be looking out for that, definitely hit the subscribe on this. The volume of content on this channel will probably be greater than the volume of content on the main channel, because I really only want to put stuff that's like super complete, whole, and finished, and stuff that I'm like super proud of editing wise on that. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one. Bye.